Here, welcome to a video all about stages. This is something that I don't see really used very much, both in tournament and just from random gameplay that I've seen online. But it's a very important aspect of almost all fighting games. Well, at least ones, well, NRS games I'd say in particular, because they have interactables that you can use. And I think this might help with some frustrations in Combat League and things like that, so I thought I'd make a video about it for anyone that hadn't given it much thought or maybe didn't know these kinds of things. So if you're playing a match, Combat League is a great example because it's like a first to two set kind of thing, right? So you're playing a match and you're getting really zoned out hard by somebody and you're on a different map other than this. You might want to try and change maps, although you can't choose the map in Combat League. You can at least try and give yourself a little bit of a booster. So because we have things like this where I can jump off, right? So if someone's really zoning me hard, I would like to have a map that has something that I can move around on. This map in particular has corner escapes on both sides. These little dome-looking like thingies over here that I'm walking toward. I love this stage, by the way. It's my favorite. It's so pretty. Don't forget that like characters with air moves can use your air moves off of the interactables as well. So if you're getting like in my match yesterday against that Frost player, I might have considered switching stages to try and get one that had a corner escape. Although there were interactables in both corners, the corner that I got stuck in most of the time didn't really help me with that situation. Something like this interactable would have been much more preferable. Because then you at least try and get away, or you can armor it, try and get out that way. It is expensive, but you can do it. So keep that in mind if you're having issues with that kind of thing. Another thing with Cetron, for example, is this variation doesn't really do the greatest damage in her combos. So a lot of times I will pick a stage that has some interactables that I can combo with, so that I can end my combos with that instead of my normal ender, just to get a little bit more damage. So there's little things like that that really do kind of make a difference depending on what character you're playing. A lot of interactables can also be used in different ways. Like this one here, for example, you can just down and in the interactable and you'll throw it instead of jump off of it. As you can see by the frame data there, it's quite negative. So yeah, just be careful of that, because where I hit most people with this is if they knock me down in the corner or something, and then they think I'm going to wake up and they shimmy, and I wake up and do that. That'll hit their shimmy because they're trying to outspace my wake up, right? So it's a little bit slow, but I think it's a fairly viable strategy. So I'll show you one of my favorite ones that I think I've run into a few people that actually didn't even know that this existed. And that's on this stage here, Wuxi Dragon Grotto, with the sword in the middle, so you can actually use the sword by holding down and pressing the interactable button, as opposed to just jumping off of it regularly. So I was just doing a lesson and someone didn't know that that was a thing, so I thought I'd share it with you, because yeah, it took me a while to find that out too, but yeah. So, moral of the story, you can actually change how matchups work by just picking a different stage. You know, I know that there's a stage in particular, the Lin Kuei stage, that you have the two pillars that you can jump off in the middle. I hate that stage as its owner. It's so easy for people just to jump. I have to make my hard reads on whether they're going to use it or not, and then they can get in other ways around me trying to make my hard reads, like doing the air boulder or the straightforward boulder, and then they just walk right through to me. So yeah, same with Rushdown. You get somebody in the corner, and you're trying to get your stuff going, and they just armor out of there or jump out of there. It's kind of annoying. So just a little tip that I thought I'd give out there for people that hadn't really thought of that. So there it is for you. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, please leave a like, because it really helps me out, and subscribe if you haven't, because we make new videos every single day. Hashtag Bonehawks, all that stuff, and we'll see all you guys in the next video.
I am steward of Chronicles. Fate has been so cruel to you.